was not allowed to go out to communicate with people. He could not tweet. Internet and phone lines have been cut.
From a potential candidate for the position of the king to the crown prince, then to the withdrawal of the crown prince title, followed by house arrest and ultimately relinquishing his prince title. These points summarize the key milestones in the life of Prince Hamzah bin Hussein. But the question is, how did things escalate to this point? And before this, who is Prince Hamzah bin Hussein? Why was he arrested? What is the position of his mother, Queen Noor, in all of this? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. On March 29, 1982, His Royal Highness Prince Hamzah bin Hussein bin Talal was born. He is the son of the late King Hussein of Jordan and his fourth wife, Queen Noor, who is British of Syrian origin. He is the half-brother of the current Jordanian monarch, King Abdullah II, and his siblings are Prince Hashim, Princess Iman, and Princess Raya. Prince Hamzah completed his primary education in Amman and then traveled abroad, where he attended Harrow School in the United Kingdom and graduated from Harvard University in the United States. On August 29, 2003, Prince Hamzah bin Hussein married Princess Noor Asim, and she became known as Princess Noor Hamzah after her marriage to Prince Hamzah. They had one daughter, Princess Haya, but their marriage did not last long, and they separated in 2009 for reasons unknown. On January 11, 2012, Prince Hamzah announced his engagement to captain pilot Basma bin Ahmad. Their engagement ceremony was characterized by extreme simplicity and humility. The groom's mother, Queen Noor Hussein, attended the engagement ceremony along with the couple. The wedding took place on January 12th of the same year, and Princess Basma became known as Princess Basma Hamzah. Hamzah bin Hussein is a prince who lost the royal throne twice. On the first day of the year 1999, just 38 days before the death of Jordanian ruler King Hussein bin Talal, the situation in Jordan was as follows. King Hussein had effectively ruled the country since 1953 and had been suffering from lymphoma for years. Crown Prince Hassan bin Talal, the king's brother, had been the heir apparent since 1965. There was also Prince Abdullah bin Hussein and his half-brother Prince Hamzah. On January 24, 1999, just 2 weeks before the king's death, Crown Prince Hassan was relieved of his position as heir apparent, and Prince Abdullah II was chosen to be the new crown prince in a surprising decision. Many expected Prince Hamzah to be the heir apparent since he had been favored by his father. However, with the appointment of Prince Abdullah as the king, Prince Hamzah's opportunity to ascend to the throne was lost. Prince Hamzah's first chance to reach the royal throne slipped away. One day after King Hussein's death, King Abdullah appointed his brother Hamzah as the crown prince, fulfilling their father's wish, who whispered to him before his death, saying, "For your personal safety, I advise you to appoint Hamzah as the crown prince." This was mentioned in a book released by King Abdullah in 2011. Prince Hamzah remained in the position of crown prince until 2004, when King Abdullah issued a decision to relieve him of this role, justifying the dismissal by granting Prince Hamzah the freedom to engage in official duties and responsibilities that were not suitable for his position. The position of crown prince remained vacant until King Abdullah appointed his eldest son, Hussein, to the position in 2009. Thus, Prince Hamzah's second chance to reach the royal throne was definitively lost. After being removed from the position of crown prince in 2004, Prince Hamzah disappeared from the public scene, and his name faded from media and press discussions. However, with the arrival of the Arab Spring to Jordan, his name resurfaced as a spark in a 2012 New York Times article that spoke about the protesters' desire for Prince Hamzah to become the king of the country. The spark of Prince Hamzah's name vanished, but it returned like fire in 2018 after protests erupted in the country, protesting against the deteriorating economic conditions and objecting to the income tax law project. Back then, Prince Hamzah began openly criticizing the country's management on social media platforms. Then, in a step considered a danger to the king, he intensified his visits to tribal elders who saw similarities between his character and that of his father. During the year 2021, Jordan, like most countries in the world, was battling the COVID-19 pandemic. In March of that year, 7 Jordanians died in the government hospital in the city of As-Salt due to a lack of oxygen. The king visited the hospital to assess the situation and removed the health minister from his position. The next day, Prince Hamzah arrived in As-Salt to express his condolences to the families of the victims. This action overshadowed Crown Prince Hussein bin Abdullah, leading to the perception that Prince Hamzah's visit took attention away from the young Crown Prince. On April 4, 2021, Amman announced that preliminary investigations revealed Prince Hamzah bin Hussein's involvement with external parties in an attempt to destabilize the country and incite citizens against the state. However, Prince Hamzah denied these allegations, but he was placed under house arrest on April 5, 2021.
I was not allowed to go out to communicate with people or to meet with them. Or my friends have been arrested. My security has been removed, and the internet and phone lines have been cut. This is my last form of communication, satellite internet.
The Jordanian authorities announced the foiling of what they referred to as a sedition and conspiracy led by individuals associated with Prince Hamzah, aimed at jeopardizing the country's security. At that time, 18 people were arrested, 16 of whom were released after several months. The remaining 2 were sentenced to 15 years in prison for inciting against the king. As for Prince Hamzah, the royal family in Jordan decided to handle him within the framework of the family and not refer him to court, describing it as an attempted coup against the royal throne. Specifically, on March 8, 2022, the royal court announced that Prince Hamzah apologized to King Abdullah II in a letter where he acknowledged his mistake. However, after about a month from the apology letter, Prince Hamzah returned to the spotlight by issuing a statement in which he announced his relinquishment of the title of prince. He justified his step by saying, "After observing and experiencing it in recent years, I have come to the conclusion that my personal convictions and the principles instilled in me by my father, which I have tried my best to uphold throughout my life, do not align with the approach, directives, and modern methods of our institutions." Queen Noor, the wife of the late Jordanian King Hussein bin Talal, supported the decision of Prince Hamzah bin Hussein to relinquish his title. This support was evident through her interaction on Twitter. As soon as Prince Hamzah bin Hussein announced his decision in a statement on his Twitter account, Queen Noor promptly retweeted the statement. Furthermore, she retweeted several tweets that praised Prince Hamzah from Jordanian people who are fond of him. Jordanian legal experts state that the decision to relinquish the title of prince is not within Prince Hamzah's authority, but rests solely with the king, who has the legal power to bestow or withdraw such titles from members of the royal family. So, by renouncing his prince title, has Hamzah bin Hussein sold all his political ambitions? And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.